football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So USC's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looking to throw. It's Madsen. It's a quick grab. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw. The completion makes it second and short. And here's the handoff. The Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. How to convert with a sneak.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
Ball fielded near the 35. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So Oregon's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The second down after that completion. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The offense facing a tough conversion here, third and long from the 42. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle, it's Perry. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. The Ducks with first and 10 here. It's an option look. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here's the second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pass rush closing in. And the defense comes up with the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Here's the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. That gain sets up a third down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25. First down and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's picked off. He throws him right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
He'll hand it off. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for first down. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. The back's got to run a pitch. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Gonna run it. It's Hughes. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Back to throw. It's Moore. Grab down the middle. It's Hill. They'll play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. The Ducks looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Pulls it in. It's Perry. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down. The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. First punt of the game now. Look at a pin him back deep. The kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the USC offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On the run, he'll let it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. And he drops back in the gun. Nice grab. It's Jordan. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll give it to the back. He finds some space. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first and 10, looking to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Handing off on the draw play. And the Trojans pick up enough for a first down here. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Scanning the field. It's Madsen. Wide open downfield. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. And the Trojans looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Coming up, second down and goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. They'll set up on the left hash mark, so something of a tricky angle. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. With that miss, the score remains the same.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. After after the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Caught in the backfield. It's Casper. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a solid gain. He'll spot the ball to 31. And the Ducks begin a new series here. 1st and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking downfield. It's Moore. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
The Ducks will line up to boot it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. The coverage team will bring him down to wrap up the 1st quarter of play. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the 1st quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. We'll see if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the 2nd quarter of this playoff game. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. And the Trojans come up to the line in a hurry up.
They're going to pick up the 1st down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They're going to run it here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Dropping back. It's Manson. He's running out of time here. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone. And the Trojans will line up now. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, USC, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? On the run, it's Hughes. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it with room to run. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws with Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
They stop him, but it's a first down. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Dropping back. It's Moore. That's Carr. It's Casper. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And now they run the draw play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage for a first down. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Looking for some space. It's Miller. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, and it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. And the Trojans are looking to keep this drive going. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Got a solid drive in the making here. First down at their own 43. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. 3rd and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. They'll try to run for the first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Trojans will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. This is a little liner. This won't go a long way. And the punt will back. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Dropping back. It's Moore. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Second down after that previous play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They keep him off balance with a run.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Ball handed off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the Trojans will have to kick this away. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. Looking to pass. It's Moore. With the catch, it's Perry. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another 1st down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Finds his man. It's Hughes. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the 1st down at the 47. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. From the shotgun, drops back. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally make the stop. The offense threatening now. 1st down to the 27. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Casper. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Ducks are in the red zone. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Ducks, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
That's how you close a half off in this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Backs line up on either side of the quarterback. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. They come up and quickly spike it, stopping the clock.
Number 93 on to kick it away.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 10-yard line. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Ball handed off. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know.
The Trojans will kick this away to get the second half going. And here's the return from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. First play of the second half is a handoff. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The pickup is 6 yards, so third down and 4 now. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with their ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Davison. Good enough for first down yardage. And the Ducks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. The Ducks are in the red zone. And the running back takes the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Impressive spin there. Touchdown, Oregon. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Defense is coming after him. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And a fair catch called for. He couldn't play in rainy conditions like this. And now the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Try to catch the defense with the draw. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Hill. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to pass this time. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. And the Ducks bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And that punt will just bounce away from the return man out of bounds, so no return. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. To the air, it's Madsen. Bringing pressure. Just trying to get rid of it. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Makes the catch downfield. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And the Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Coverage team brings down the returner. Offense on the field will take over. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Play action fake, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second and goal for the offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Getting closer, but now it's third down. Can they punch it in from the 2? They'll try to run this one in. And the defense wraps him up. So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on fourth down.
Chris, listen, it's easy to sit up here and try to have all the answers, and I try not to be that guy, but it's third down and goal. You just get stopped. You've had 3 chances to put it in the end zone to make this a 2-touchdown lead, and you've not been able to do it. Kick the field goal here if you're smart and make this a 2-possession game.
Nowhere to run up the middle. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Back to pass. It's Madsen. Signs the quick throw. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Hold. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Breaks into open space.
Returner is tackled down at the 36. And your Oregon Ducks will take over. First and 10.
And the back now goes in motion. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Trojans. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
16, USC 14.
Fields it just outside the goal line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. The pass is intercepted. He could go. Touchdown, Southern Cal. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Here's the point after attempt. Extra point makes it a 5-point game. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Takes the handoff. It's Hughes. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Moore. Quick completion to the tight end. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Play action here on 1st down. He's got it in the open. Tackle, but 1st down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and I'm sure he's living up to that right now.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught on the outside. It's Jordan. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Toss play to the running back going left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Oh, and they've got him. A sack on the final play of this 3rd period. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Trojans will send the punt team onto the field. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 10-yard line. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they give up for this time. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Man, how do you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the ball is away from his own end zone. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. To throw, it's Madsen. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Motion now from the tight end. They look to throw it here on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And the Trojans will have to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Pass not complete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. On the run here. Lets it go. Catch made in space. Look out. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. It's Moore. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught through the middle. It's Hughes. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Second down play coming up for this offense. The back's got it. He's got room to run. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30. And a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Ducks have 1st and 10 here. And the tailback's got it again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And that one produces a decent gain. They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop, but that gains enough to set them up first down at the 14. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Got it, looking for the end zone. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter? Keeping it on the ground here. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Dropping back. It's Moore. running out of time in the pocket. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it's good right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the second down play. Grinding away with a running game. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. He'll toss it to the back. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And they'll kick it away here. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to the left. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. To the air, it's Moore. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? A handoff from the shotgun. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking for his big tight end. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? The pass rush closing in. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
And the quarterback will take a knee.
Chris, anytime you can go on the road in college football and get a win, it is a major success. They're in victory formation. See the fans now heading to the exits.
In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side suddenly, Kirk, their season is over. But it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports.